Ethan Kwan, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the Rubik's Cube, version 3, with a few algorithms. So what I want to teach you is how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So let's get to it. So the first thing you need to know are, what are algorithms? This is step 1. Okay, so what are algorithms? An algorithm is basically a set of moves you would do on a Rubik's Cube. So for example, this would be an up, this would be an up, this would be an up, and this would be an up. You're turning it clockwise, that's an up. If you want it to go the other way, it would be an up prime. So I'll just teach you what each one is. So like, this is up prime, this is up 2, so U2 you would write. So again, up prime, up 2. Okay? So now what you're gonna learn is what a down move is. So a down is basically the opposite. So up went this way. Now down goes this way, which is weird, but down goes this way. Down, similarly, down prime is this way, and then down 2 is like that. A left is basically down. Move the left face down. It's usually written as an L, the down is usually written as a D, and the up is written as a U. Okay, so again, this would be left prime, and this would be left 2. So again, left prime, left 2. The left 2 doesn't really matter which way you do it, because this way, it ends up in the same position because you can see oranges here, and same thing here because there's oranges here. Okay, anyway, so now you're going to learn the right, which is the same thing as the left and written as R. So this would be R, this would be R prime, and this would be R2. Doesn't R2. Fun. Anyway, so a front move would be that. So turning the front face, which is usually denoted as an F, this would be an F prime, and this would be an F2. Doesn't matter which way you do it, that would also be an F2. And the back, there's also a back, which is B, and this is the back. So if you're making a move like back is this, hope you can see that. Back prime, and then back 2. So you can kind of imagine it is, so if this was back, turning it this way, if we turned it, it would become a front. Like this. If you turned it, it would become front. This would be a front prime. So, and now it's back prime. And of course there's this back too. Hope you can see that. Anyway, so let's try this algorithm. D2 left. So U means this way. Down 2 means that. And then left. Okay, anyway, let's try another one. Right, front prime, back prime. So right, front prime, and then back prime, which is this way. Okay, so that was the first part in learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube. I'm going to be teaching you the most optimal method. The first step is always very confusing. So the first step is building this cross, which I'm going to show you right now. In 3, 2, 1, there we go. So, and we don't need that there. So we're building this cross, and of course we need these pieces. So this is very intuitive. So I'm going to be showing you a few examples. So again, like if it was something like this, like you can move the bottom layer to transport pieces around. So this, if it was something like this with it connected, and then if you just turn it like that, that doesn't always happen, and that's pretty rare. So you're gonna have to learn a few tactics. So if you have this piece, then you could turn the bottom and then F2, right? And then for this piece, let's say it was somewhere right here, and don't follow the moves I do, just do it on your own. So as you can see, this piece is actually in the right spot, but it's flipped. How do you unflip it? Well, follow this algorithm. Front 2, down, right, front prime, F prime. That will mess up some of the other pieces, so you're gonna actually have to do something like F2, right? And then that so F2 up, over, but as you can see, that messed up that piece, so you're gonna have to turn it back. Okay, anyway, so one more case. If it's something like that, if you turn it, it's gonna be flipped. So what you're gonna do is just turn it down and do that. Same thing as before. So, and one more case. If, let's see, how do we do this? Okay, so if it's stuck in one of the other pieces slots, like right here or something, you would just move it down, over, and up to transfer it to the bottom layer, and then just turn it like that. As you can see, you got a cross. Okay, the next step is to get a face with this layer outside solved as well. So you're gonna need to learn this algorithm. So you're gonna first locate a corner piece. These are called corner pieces. These are called edge pieces, and these are called center pieces. Corner pieces, they have 3 sides. Edge pieces have 2 sides, and center has 1 side. I guess one color. I guess, I don't know. So what you're gonna have to do is move a corner. So find a corner that has the color you're starting with, in my case white, so you should start with white all the time. You're gonna take your corner, and you're gonna, once you find a corner that's in the top layer, if you can't, I'm gonna show you, just wait a little. You're gonna put it above the slot it needs to go, and then repeat this move. So it's going to be U, right, U prime, R prime, and keep repeating that until it goes in the appropriate slot. I'm going to show you another example like this. So it's going to be up, right, up prime, right prime. Repeat, up, right, up prime, right prime. Up, right, up prime, right prime. So as you can see, that inserts that corner. Now I'm going to show you what happens if it's in the wrong slot. It could be twisted, something like this, and it's in the wrong slot. Just follow the same algorithm. So up, right, up prime, and then so up, right, up prime, right prime, and then it's gonna just take it out, and then you can just hover over, and then do that same algorithm, up, right, up prime, right prime, and then it's gonna put it in. Last one, same thing. And as you can see, if you follow my steps correctly, you're gonna have your first layer solved. By the way, if I'm going too fast, down there, there's actually gonna be, down here, there's actually gonna be a settings button. If you click it, it's gonna have this little bar that opens up somewhere here. If you click on speed, which is somewhere around here, then it's gonna take you from 0.25 to 2. So if you go down a little, right now it's normal, but if you go down, it's going to make it faster, and if you go up, it's going to be slower. Okay, so now the next step is to solve the middle layer. This method is called the layer by layer method. So now you're gonna find edge piece that doesn't have the top color on it and doesn't have the bottom color on it, even though all the bottom pieces are already gone. So like for example, this piece. Now you're gonna turn the top face and follow it until it lines up. So this front piece lines up with one of the pairs here. So as you can see, it lined up with its color red right here. So now next step is to find where it needs to go. It needs to go right here. So that means you're going to do this algorithm. If it has to go this way, do this algorithm. If it has to go this way, then just wait a little. So it's going to be, the algorithm is u prime, left prime, u, left, u, f, and then u prime, and then f prime. So that means it put it in there. Okay? Now what you're going to do is find another one. Now this time it has to go here, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to do this algorithm. Basically the opposite of what you did here. So it's going to be up, right, u prime, r prime, u prime, f prime, u, and then f. That's how you put in one of those. Now, there's one more case I want to explore, is when it's already in the correct spot, but it's flipped, like this. It's in the correct spot, then good. But if it's flipped like this, what you're gonna do is hold the flipped edge to the, let's say hold it to the right. Let's say hold it to the right and do one of the algorithms. So imagine this is actually the piece that needs to go in. It can be over here, it doesn't matter, but do one of those algorithms, up, right, u prime, r prime, u prime, f prime, u, and then f. And it's going to put it in, and it took out that piece. So now you can just line it up and do that same algorithm. I'm going to go a little bit fast now because you already know the algorithm. Okay, last piece. Let's see. Lines up here. Do the algorithm for it. I hope you caught that. Okay, next step. So as you can see, you have the whole middle layer done.